Hi everybody, my name's John Campea. I'm the senior editor of your AMCentertainment.com script to screen. You know, this is like second Christmas to me because besides Christmas, the Oscars are my absolute favorite time of year. And why shouldn't they be? I love the movies. And this is the one time of year all film fans can get together and celebrate the movies, whether you agree or disagree with the results of the Oscars. Now, the official nominations for Best Picture and all nominations for the Oscars this year come out tomorrow morning. Now, this year's a little bit different than other years. As you probably know, instead of the traditional 5 films being nominated for Best Picture, this year, 10 films are going to get nominated for Best Picture. All other categories remain the same. Now, since the nominations come out tomorrow, I thought we'd take a little bit of time and go over what I believe you can expect to be the 10 films nominated for Best Picture at this year's Oscars. Now we're going to start with some of the obvious ones. First up, of course, is Avatar, the massive James Cameron blockbuster film that is shattering box office records left, right, and center. It already took home the Golden Globe Award for Best Motion Picture Drama. Next that you can expect is Up in the Air, the film directed by Jason Reitman, son of the legendary director Ivan Reitman, who also directed films like Juno and Thank You for Smoking. Next up is The Hurt Locker. Now, The Hurt Locker already won the Directors Guild of America Award for Best Director for Catherine Bigelow, who also happens to be the ex-wife of Avatar's James Cameron. Next up, the Quentin Tarantino film Inglourious Basterds. Where else are you going to see guys like Brad Pitt scalping people? Also up, you can expect to see Precious nominated. Monique has already won the Golden Globe Award and the Screen Actor Guild's Award for Best Supporting Actress and gets mentioned everywhere in award circles. A little bit on the iffy side, but I think you're going to see up there, is the new Daniel Day-Lewis film, 9. Look, although audiences didn't really get out to see it, you can never discount a Daniel Day-Lewis film. Next up, the Peter Sarsgaard film, directed by Lon Scheffrig, is An Education. This film has been getting rave reviews from just about every critic everywhere and was one of the top critically rated films of the year. Also coming up this year is the film that I believe is the best film of the year, which is Up. Now, some people may believe that Up can't be nominated because there's an animated category. This isn't true. I spoke directly with the representative from the Academy, and they said, yes, absolutely, animated films are eligible. And since Up is the #1 critically rated film of the year, I think we can expect to see it in the top 10. Also, and this might have some people scratching their heads, but since 10 films are being nominated, I think we're going to see The Hangover in there. Now remember, The Hangover won the Golden Globe this year for Best Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy over 9. I think it's got a lot of critics talking about it, and I believe it will sneak in the top 10. Probably wouldn't have made it in if it was just 5, but I believe we'll see it in with 10. And lastly, I'm going to go with a bit of a dark horse. I think Star Trek is going to be nominated. Now, before you laugh this off, remember, Star Trek was just behind Up, the second highest rated wide release film of 2009 critically. I think one of the reasons they've expanded to 10 nominees this year is so they can include more mass appeal films like Star Trek, and I think this is tailor-made for it. I think we're going to see Star Trek. Now, whether I'm right or wrong about these nominee lists, we'll find out very quickly because, as I said, the nominations get announced tomorrow morning. But what do you think about this list? Do you think these indeed are the 10 films that will be nominated? Or do you think there are a couple that should be shifted in and out? Leave your thoughts in the comments section below. For AMCentertainment.com script to screen, I'm John Campea.